Okay, so I work at a froyo place, right?
Mhm.
So what I realized the other day is when people come in, like usually families,
Mhm.
like they have to read all of the yogurt flavors before they get something.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
like
explain
yesterday,
this.
yesterday this woman came in and um their uh their kids definitely went to like nearby high schools. Like one of them was wearing like had like one of the like logos on it.
High school.
And
So they were like, what do you
yes,
mean? How
yeah.
old
So
were
there's
they?
like like two of them were in high school and the other one were like 10.
Uh huh.
10 or like 9. And they're going to get their froyo and they pick up the cups and they're going to get it and the mom's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, before we get anything, wait." And they're like, "What?" And she just like raspberry, watermelon, chocolate. I'm like, "What? What?"
Wait, was she
Like
reading it
they,
to the younger kids or was she
no,
reading
but
it?
they can read. Like they were pointing it out. They're like, "Oh yeah, I want this one." They're like, "I want chocolate." I'm like, they can like they were going to get it because they knew which flavors are which. So they clearly knew. And it's not just her either. Like other times people come in with like even kids like that age,
Mhm.
um, like just they have to read the flavors. And there's like 10 flavors, so they're just like walking down the line and it's like other people behind them, like on busy days, they
Mhm.
still do it. Like there's people waiting and they're like raspberry, watermelon, pumpkin. It's just like why are you reading the yogurt flavors
Do
down
you
the
know
line
all
when
the
people
flavors by heart?
let me see. You got original tart,
Mhm.
raspberry, cookies and cream, cake batter.
Ooh, I didn't know there was cookies and cream.
They just put in pumpkin, cappuccino, white vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Did I say watermelon?
Yeah.
Um, that's what I can remember.
Hey, let's be honest. Is frozen yogurt actually better for you than ice cream, or is it like literally the same thing? Because they taste
I don't,
exactly the same. It's just I think frozen yogurt is like a lighter texture.
I don't know. I think it's slightly better for you,
Yeah.
but I'm not really sure. I'd have to look at. You'd have to like compare the nutritional.
I mean, it seems to be a very delicate topic for people to speak on, considering someone.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
tell me
So
that
yeah, so
story again.
I was working right, and my boss left, and they left me alone for like an hour,
Mhm.
which is fine because like it's not busy right now at all. And this guy came in like middle aged, probably like in his 50s, just like looked very grumpy. It was like moderate outside, but he just was like, ugh. You had the look, you know. He comes in, he's like, "What is this?" I'm like,
Mhm.
"What? Like, what do you mean? What is this? This is a frozen yogurt place." He was like, "So what is it?" And I'm like, "It's frozen yogurt. It tastes exactly like ice cream, except for this flavor, which is sorbet, and it tastes like a popsicle.
Mhm.
It's pretty good stuff." And he goes, "So you're telling me this is not ice cream?" And I'm like, "No, this is frozen yogurt." He's like, "Well, your sign says ice cream." And I'm like, "What? We do not have a sign." And apparently, we have this sign outside that says ice cream, but one of our flavors is chocolate ice cream. So if you wanted chocolate ice cream, we have chocolate ice cream, and
Nice.
it says that on the sign too. So I
Yeah.
mean, if you're gonna get ice cream, you're probably gonna get chocolate. Like, am I right? Like,
I disagree. I actually,
what do
here's the
you
thing.
mean? Like, okay, if you're getting soft serve ice cream,
No. Well, yeah,
like
soft serve. If
vanilla,
you're getting two
yeah,
flavors,
yeah,
I
exactly.
actually became a chocolate person recently. I was always a really big fan of vanilla. Um, but I actually became a chocolate person recently. Just
I
because I realized that it actually
Strawberry is
has
good
flavor.
too, but I don't see a lot of places anymore with strawberry soft
Yeah,
serve.
that's true. Strawberry is probably my favorite out of the three.
Strawberry is
It's
really
like
good.
classics. Yeah.
We have one of our machines is strawberry and chocolate, so you can mix them together. That's
Mhm.
pretty good.
Yeah.
My personal favorite though is mixing the cappuccino with whatever's with it. So like before it was cappuccino and caramel,
Uh huh.
and now it's cappuccino and pumpkin, and that's
Ooh,
really good.
dude,
And I put some like hot fudge in there,
yeah,
that stuff.
my favorite flavor, like when I go to any generic like ice cream store, has got to be something within like the cake batter, like
It's really good. I'm a big cookie dough fan.
yeah,
I think
anything
cookie dough is so
of
good.
that caliber. Honestly, I'd
Yeah.
say the like cake. I'll go for cake batter. Um, there's one place that has like that has this like cookie. It's like cookie dough, except the actual ice cream tastes like cookies. Is really weird. But I don't know why. Like I don't know why I love those flavors so much. Like I'm never someone who just goes for chocolate vanilla. Like those will all pass. Honestly, the one exception I make to this rule is Blue Moon, and because I absolutely love Blue Moon, and I'm trying to think of something else. I'll always go for a good old Superman ice cream, classic red,
I
white,
think
and blue. No,
the
no,
only
no,
place
sorry,
that
red, yellow, and
the
blue.
only place that I found that has this is Sanders,
Mhm.
and which is a pretty big chain,
Yeah, yeah.
and they have bumpy cake ice cream.
Oh, is it like? Let me guess. Is like the top of the like? If say you go to a Sanders like
No,
restaurant, is it or
it
Sanders
no,
like?
it's they just have little pieces of like bumpy cake in it.
Wouldn't that just taste
Like,
like cake though?
but it has like the cream.
Oh.
Like
Mm.
you can taste the cream, so
Mhm.
it's really good. Like you can taste like the chunks of like
Yeah,
yeah, it's really good. And then Moose Tracks. I think Moose Tracks never fails to be really good.
I agree. Dude, big turnoff for me with ice cream is like chocolate chips that you have to like chew through. I hate that so much. Like
That aren't
I
like the
love
flakes.
yeah. Yeah. No, 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 no. Even the flakes, even like the little like mini like Hershey Kiss thing, you know what I'm
That
talking
you have to
about?
chew them.
Yeah, because like I'll be eating like cookie dough ice cream and they'll just throw like 100 chocolate chips in there. I'll have like a good spoon of cookie dough ice cream and instead of just being able
Do
to
you just
enjoy
not
it,
like
I
the
just have to
crunchiness of it?
chew. Yeah, because like I don't know, ice cream, I think the best part about ice cream is the texture, not the taste. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like that cold sensation. I just love like how smooth ice cream is, which is why I hate just having to stop that because I just have to chew through like some ridiculous amount of like hard
Yeah,
candies.
I agree with that. But then yes, the other day I was at work and we get free yogurt
Hmm.
during your shift, and I did the pumpkin cappuccino mix, but I put M&Ms in there
Hmm. I
too,
mean,
and it
M&Ms
was
can pass. They're not. They're not.
but it's still crunchy like the
Well, it depends if they're
chocolate.
cold or not. Honestly.
They were I mean they were freezing with the they're really cold, so
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
crunchy.
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
it was interesting. I didn't know if I liked it or not because of the M&Ms.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of on the fence about that. Like,
I'm not
and
a big fan.
but like, what place has bad ice cream? Like I don't feel like there's any place that serves bad ice cream.
Trying to think of one place. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I love the ice cream from this one place that I go to, but here's the thing. Maybe I just haven't eaten them in a long time, or maybe I'm just eating them wrong. But do you know what tie rolls are?
No, I do not.
Okay, a tie
Like
roll is like
like
it's a type of ice cream,
it
and
sounds like Thai,
yeah, I know
like
it's
the
weird. It's like a tie roll is like they take it looks really cool to watch them make it. Like I follow a ton of accounts that make tie rolls,
I'm gonna look this up.
like on
How do you spell
Instagram.
this?
THAI space ROLL, just tie roll, and it's yeah, you'll see. It's
Ice cream.
basically just if for anyone who doesn't know, they just put like ice cream and a ton of toppings, and they just throw it
Huh.
down on like
It
this.
looks like roses.
Yeah,
God.
well, I mean, it
It
depends on
looks
how they
like
make
rolled
it.
up carpet.
I
Like
know, yeah, but
rolled
what
up
they
like
do is
ice
they
cream carpet.
exactly, but it's like it's just ice cream except it's like solid, I guess, and I guess
Yeah, that's
you,
weird.
but I feel like it's just like the look. Is that it? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Thai rolls are only good because of the look. Because I had it and it just tasted like ice. Like I couldn't taste any of the.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd like it. It looks like they wrap like this picture I'm looking at it looks like tortillas in a cup.
Yeah, I know.
It just doesn't look like
It was really
appetizing.
cool to watch him make it though. Like it was just literally me and the guy in the store.
Have
He
you
was just like,
ever had some of those where they take like the cereal and they put them in and they put like liquid nitrogen or whatever it is with them, like very lightly.
oh, I actually went to that place before. I know what you're talking about.
They have them in lots of places now, but
Yeah, they
now
have
the
like they
FDA
have
is saying
dragon's
that
breath.
that's not safe
Yeah, it's fun, but
because
yeah.
like it can like burn your throat or something.
Yeah, it just makes your throat really dry when you have them. Um, but in my experience, it was like it was actually pretty good. Like the ice cream, liquid nitrogen ice cream is super good. I don't know how the
I've never had
science works
that.
behind it, but like I think it makes it, there's something about the gas makes the particles of the ice cream like super separated or something. So it's like really light, fluffy ice cream when it comes out.
Hmm.
But like when you make it, it's like you basically have liquid and they just put it in this machine and it just like smooths it out. It's so good. It's actually delicious. And then the and then the dragon's breath thing, like the little like puffs with the
Yeah,
smoke in
I
them,
thought they were all right.
they taste like nothing except like imagine like Captain Crunch, but it tastes bad and hurts your
Exactly.
mouth.
Yeah,
It's
it's
it's basically
honestly.
just like it's just simulation for people who want to vape. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie. It's just like
is
it's
it?
just appealing to people because they want to see smoke come out of their mouth. But
I saw
but
when
yeah,
I did get it a while ago. There was some kid that could like blow rings.
yeah.
And
I
so I
wonder
was
how he
like, "How
learned
do you know how to do that?"
that.
Yeah,
It's an acquired talent. I mean,
yeah. It's just something you pick up naturally, I guess.
mhm.
I
Yeah,
probably could do it if I had the chance again. You know.
yeah. Actually, I'm kind of shuffling around. I'm actually laying on my bed right now, so if there's not a ton of background noise, I know it's not going through like how we're speaking, cause like I can see the mic sensitivity, but there's nothing like that on my recording software. So if you guys hear like a ton of shuffling, then I hate you, and you have to ignore it.
Yeah, it's your fault. It's your headphones' fault for picking it up,
Yeah,
not our fault.
yeah. What do you think? I'm
I
some
wish I
sound
could
editor?
lay on my bed with my headset, but my cord is like really like tangled and it's like awful on my desk.
My cord is like currently kind of laying on the ground, and that just goes straight up to my bed because I'm up on a loft like 5 feet above the like yeah like 5 6 feet above the ground. But my cord is like just long enough so I can lay down on my bed. But also I'm like shuffling around a lot, shuffling around a lot because I don't feel like sitting down. But yeah,
Have you had any of the like talking about food and stuff? Have you ever had like they fry everything?
I've never
I
had
don't know if we
that, but
talk.
I've
I don't know if we
seen that
if
on
we
Red
talked about this
Link.
before. Like when I used to play baseball, um, they had fried Oreos at every
Okay,
game,
that's fried Oreos are pretty common. I've seen fried Oreos pretty much
and
everywhere, but
I thought they were gross.
they're
Like I thought
so
that was
good.
disgusting.
But they're
And then I
good.
had one and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's probably the main. Like, here's the thing. Okay, I haven't had a fried Oreo
Who
in.
thought of that? Who was like, let's fry an Oreo?
They fry everything, dude. Like that's
I
something they
know,
do
it's
eventually.
insane. I don't understand. Like, I'm
But
gonna look up.
yeah, like I remember seeing that um a long time ago, and they're really easy to make too. But I remember last time I had a fried Oreo probably 2 years ago because like this is the only thing I'm proud of about my own health, which is not something to be super proud of. Except I ate a banana today, which is pretty cool. That was a big thing. I went home and ate a banana. Okay. Which also I'm too lazy to take down, so just kind of sitting there, like in a little bowl on my desk, kind of
Okay,
rotting.
I looked up craziest deep fried foods.
Yeah, someone deep fried sunglasses. Like
These
you can deep
so
fry
from
anything.
Iowa, it's from like all the different
Oh yeah, of course
states.
it's gonna be from Iowa.
Iowa,
Fried
you got
butter.
yeah,
Let me
fried
guess.
butter.
I knew it.
Fried butter.
Yeah, but I remember
What
I
do you think they
showed
got in
someone deep fried
Texas?
Oreos. Texas,
What do you-
fried boot.
Fried beer.
How do you fry beer? It's a liquid.
They're like you know like
You freeze it?
ravioli.
Wait, no.
What
Okay.
ravioli look like?
Yeah.
It's like that,
No
but
way.
the inside like pizza rolls, but the inside's beer. It's
It's
like
like
little packets.
Gushers.
Yeah, it's like
Gushers beer edition.
oh, California's now this is where it's really at. Guess what they have in California?
Hmm.
Fried Kool-Aid.
Oh my god. Okay. I need to watch a video on how they fry liquids later tonight.
Yeah. Oh my oh my God. Fried ice cream cheeseburger from Florida.
Excuse me? Yeah, of course from Florida.
There's
Fried
like a
ice
it's
cream
gross. It's like
cheeseburger.
a burger. It's got pickles, onions, cheese, bacon. It's got everything on it. And
Wait,
then there's just a
what?
massive hunk of one's like I gotta post this in here.
No, I thought it was I thought you were describing like an ice cream sandwich, but it was like a really
No,
modified ice
no,
cream.
it's like a
Oh
burger.
my god, that's disgusting.
It's
Oh
it's
my god.
it's literally a regular burger. Like if you went to Five Guys, right, and you got a burger, you got everything on it,
Yeah,
really yummy,
I can
and then
confirm
you
this
just
is
deep fried
looks
ice
terrible.
cream and you got a big scoop and you just slapped it on the tomatoes and the bun's like falling off. Oh my god. Oh my god, what fried salsa from Texas? What is going on?
Oh, that would
Fried
be
bubble
terrible.
fried bubble gum from
Wait,
Texas.
okay,
What's
that
going on in
sounds pretty cool.
Texas?
I'm not gonna lie. Imagine the crunch on the outside and then you just
What
chew
is
it.
going on in Texas?
But also, that's sweet and savory. It doesn't mix. Okay,
Fried jelly beans from Massachusetts.
that might not be bad. Depends on the jelly beans here. I hate jelly beans.
Deep fried White Castle burgers.
Okay, that's actually probably the least far-fetched one we've heard so far.
Yeah, that's
Deep fried White Castle burgers. They're like made to be deep fried.
deep fried roadkill
Wait, what
from
state is
Oregon. Oregon.
that? Excuse me?
Wait. No, wait. Sadly, this is not real roadkill. It's an adorable fried dough man that's been smashed fried.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wait.
Yeah, roadkill is, you have the food pyramid. You got a lot of categories here. The classics, vegetables, fruits. I'm pretty sure.
Deep
I don't know
fried
what
sugar cubes.
Okay, that just sounds like
Where do you think it's
diabetes
from?
wrapped in a tight little package, huh?
Where do you think it's from?
Sugar cubes?
No, but no, like, what state do you think the deep fried sugar cubes are from?
I feel like you wouldn't be asking me if it wasn't something completely iconic. So I'd say either Michigan or I'd say either Michigan or Alabama.
No, it's Texas.
Oh, Texas? I thought it was
Texas
beer.
is going crazy. Texas got the sugar cubes, the bubble gum, the salsa,
That was all from Texas.
and the beer.
So experimental. It's like
They're really
someone
doing
told
it now.
me- Yeah, they're really going on.
They're really
the
deep frying
fryer.
stuff.
Mhm.
They all own
It's
deep
a
fryers in Texas.
New area
It's
of
like
research.
it's a house necessity to have a deep fryer in your home in Texas.
I
You actually
remember
can't
I
pass
told,
state regulations.
I told my friend when we were like younger, when we were in like middle school, about deep fried Oreos. And he didn't actually realize he didn't realize that they were actually bad for you. I don't know why it didn't process. Maybe he did and he was just like joking around. But he was like he wasn't like he didn't eat a lot. Like he was pretty skinny. And excuse me, I showed him I showed him like deep fried Oreos, and I remember he would eat them like every day, and he didn't realize it. And
Where
I
do you
came
even
over to
get
his
them from?
house.
Can you buy them at a store?
He just had like them. They're super easy to make. I don't know how he was doing
Oh,
it
really?
so quickly, but he had a ton of Oreos, and he had a deep fryer in his basement.
Mass producing.
He's mass producing deep fried Oreos, so you can just eat them throughout the week. At the beginning of the week, it's just like a tradition. Yeah, but I remember I told him about it, and he was like, I was like, wait, you've been like, oh, dude, you got deep fried Oreos? He's like, yeah, I eat them every day. It's pretty good dessert. And I'm like that's not
Every day.
it's probably not a good idea.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah, that is not good. That is not healthy at all. Why would you?
Yeah, we're not condoning this, by the way.
I
But you know who is
my
Sonics?
diet's already awful.
Hmm?
My diet's already awful. I eat like candy every day
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
like chips
I've
and
been
just
snacking on a few Reese's peanut butter cups because there was only one kid that came to our came to our house on Halloween. Someone's got to eat it. I've been trying to hand out as many as I can, but
Are you like what kind of candy is the best, do you think? Like for personally, what
I
do you
like
think?
soft candies.
Are you a chocolate or like a sweet like sour kind of
I'm
guy?
more of a chocolate guy. I'd say my favorite candy. It used to be Kit Kats, but I've slowly grown away from it. And I think that I'm honestly just a chocolate peanut butter kind of person. I don't like anything like sticky. I don't like anything sour. I mean, yeah, I do, but like I prefer like just soft and sweet over anything else.
I've always been just huge on the like fruit flavored
Oh yeah, that's probably my second. I love oh my god.
Laffy Taffy,
Yeah, yeah.
um, and
Oh,
Sour Patch Kids are really good.
Yeah, Sour Patch
I
Kids
love,
are good.
and what I
The
recently got
dust.
hooked on,
The dust.
I'll tell that story in a minute.
Yeah.
I recently got hooked on High Chews. Have you ever had a High Chew?
They're a little too fruity for me, I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's like, those are like crack. Oh my god.
I my
I became an
addiction with
addict.
those.
I ate like 30 of them in one day.
Oh my, like
With
I
like
that
with
that
like a
just
2 hour period.
I can't do high chews. Like I can do Starburst. I'll have one Starburst. I can't like snack on Starburst though. They're just so fruity and they take so long to eat and it just gets uncomfortable after a certain time.
Yeah, so I was eating them, I had
Mhm.
one and I was like, these are all right, and then and then I just kept eating them. I couldn't stop because it was just like I'd wait for like 10 minutes, I'd eat one, I'd wait a little bit, and I'm like, man, I really need another one. So I just kept going. I just
Hold
did
on, you're gonna
not.
hear Mike shuffle. I'm gonna just climb down my ladder onto my chair really quick. Okay,
But
that's
yeah,
my
I
exercise for the day. Continue.
um yeah, but the Sour Patch Kids, the dust, like when you're eating Sour Patch Kids, you
The
have
bottom of the barrel.
yeah, at the bottom of the bag, there's all that dust. So my dad was telling me that in college, um, him and his friends would always eat a ton of Sour Patch Kids.
Mhm.
And after every single bag, they had like a big popcorn bowl. They would just empty the remaining dust into. So like after months of just eating Sour Patch Kids, the bowl was like full. So of course there was like a wager of like whether or not he just downed the whole bowl of dust.
Jesus Christ.
And so for about a week, like a few days probably, he couldn't taste like anything. So he said nothing, could not taste a single thing because it didn't matter what he ate. Just his tongue was just so numb. Because even I've done that, just taking the dust out of the
Yeah,
bottom of the
you can
bag, and
definitely taste it. It feels like it's just
I
like tearing through through your tongue and like your cheeks.
yeah, warheads,
Oh my god, I
warheads and
don't.
sour Skittles.
Okay,
Sour
honestly,
Skittles are pretty crazy.
I think Warheads is one of the best candies. Only
It's really
because
good.
yeah, only because it like rewards you afterwards. It's so sweet. Like after you're done with the sour part, it's actually like one of the best
And
candies. You
I
can survive
always,
through it.
I feel like everybody at some point is, when they're a kid, just like shoves like 9 of them in their mouth and sees if they can take it.
I've never done that and I never will. Just silence. Yeah, no, I
And all
never
my friends
either.
be like, "Yeah, I did. I took like 12, and I like popped a nerve." Like all the made up like
Yeah.
garbage stories that never happened. But
Mhm.
that's so good. I love warheads.
Yeah. It's like jawbreakers. Except
I don't like
jawbreakers are
them.
just like
They're
I
awful.
I don't think I've ever finished a jawbreaker. I wonder what the center's like. Does anyone actually know what it tastes like? The center of a jawbreaker?
I don't know. I have
Yeah.
no clue.
I don't. Let's be real. Like, even when I was like 10 or 11, like I didn't even have time to finish jawbreakers. I got stuff to do, other things to eat. Probably can't even finish that between lunch and dinner. Like you have to skip a meal to finish a
Yeah,
jawbreaker,
you have to process that overnight.
or you could just crunch it down.
Break your jaw.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do exactly what the candy tells you not to do.
There's got to be some kid at some point just like, guys, watch this.
Yeah, he
It
just
just destroys his jaw. Yeah.
breaks his teeth.
Mhm.
Ugh, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm not
It's crazy how much force there is when you bite down. That like you could bite someone's finger off, like a carrot,
Well,
or you could bite your own finger off, but your brain like stops you.
I wouldn't bite my own. Well, your brain stops you by telling you that it's gonna hurt if you bite your own finger off. Like you said that
Yeah,
like that was like some sick mechanic. Like, oh, you can't lick your elbow. It's like, oh, you know that if you try to manually saw off your arm, your brain's gonna stop you because it's gonna hurt.
it's like how you can't. I mean, yeah, it's like you can't kill yourself by drowning yourself. You know?
It's completely false.
No,
Prove it right now.
you cannot. Okay, you have to like lock yourself in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't force your head under. And keep your head underwater. Is what I'm saying.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. This is getting dangerous. Someone's gonna listen to this and be like, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
true. I can do it right now. Someone's gonna take a big deep breath in the bathtub.
Awful, awful.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. Oh my god. I
That one guy said I couldn't do it, so I'm gonna try it.
Yep. I don't know what started my fear of drowning because I have fear of drowning, but I don't know what started it. My theory thinks that it goes back to Dwayne Johnson's hit film. I forgot the name. It was the one where he was like a disaster responder and his daughter like for some reason can't like swim to the top, so they just looked at him through like a glass window and just breathes in the water. And that was
Oh
probably the most
no.
traumatizing scene I've ever seen in my life. She lived, of course. 'Cause
Is it? Is
Dwayne
it?
Johnson movie, Big Muscle Man came in.
What fluid is it that you can breathe it?
Hmm?
There's a fluid that they use for like torture devices that you can actually.
Waterboarding?
No, no, no. There's like a certain type of fluid. Well, let me look it up. Actually, I'm curious. I'm not curious.
Yeah, I'm curious. Let me try it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
perfluorocarbon,
Mm.
and it has and it carries oxygen,
Hmm.
and so you can actually breathe it.
Well, water does too.
Yeah, no, but this is different. It's like it doesn't have any surface tension.
Yeah. By the way, guys, big facts. Fish actually breathe oxygen. They extract it. That's what gills are for. So, you ever said fish
Big
breathe water?
facts.
You ever
But
thought
yeah,
fish
no,
breathe water? You're wrong, and you're stupid, and I'm right.
no, but so they use this for torture devices because you can breathe in, but people don't want to
Like, you
because
mean
it's
you
just
see?
natural. It's a natural sense of I cannot breathe liquids in,
They
but you can actually
say,
breathe this in, so you can live.
yeah, yeah. They say
So,
like, actually, I have a really good description. Um, our friend, Berkeley, he's probably gonna be on this podcast eventually. You gotta bring him on. He's iconic. I'm just gonna say his
yeah.
name right now. His name is Berkeley, and you're all gonna know Berkeley. Okay.
You'll know everyone. You'll know everyone that we know.
Yeah. And their social security numbers will leak.
Yeah, and
Um,
we know everything about them, so
yeah.
we'll make sure to disclose it here.
Yeah. Disclose it to like me and you when we listen
Yeah,
to this.
Berkeley actually has no hair. He's
Hmm.
bald.
Yeah, he's completely bald.
He does. He also has no. He doesn't have any teeth on the top half of his mouth.
Yeah, he speaks really clear English. You can never tell, but he is bald and has no teeth on the top half of his mouth.
Yeah, that's what it looks
So
like.
if Berkeley ever comes on here and you want to imagine how he looks, that's how he looks.
He's bald. He has no teeth.
We wouldn't lie.
He's
Anyway,
he's missing. He's missing like half of his right ear.
yeah,
He's like Van Gogh. He's an artist. He's a great guy, but he's just, you know,
yeah.
not good to look
Not
at.
saying that if you are missing these features that you're ugly or anything, because
No, it's just because it's Berkeley. It's
Berkeley's
just 'cause
yeah, Berkeley's quite the handsome man. Not gonna lie.
yeah,
Um,
actually, yeah. Even with all those features, I think he's still pretty good looking. I take back what I said.
yeah. Anyway, back to the story. uh,
You don't want to
Berkeley.
you don't want to keep talking about how awful Berkeley is. Actually, I mean how wonderful he is,
Yeah,
despite all his awful features.
yeah. Awful feet. Okay.
Keep going.
No. um. So yeah, Berkeley was talking about how he is a licensed scuba diver now.
Oh, is he really?
Yes, and he was talking about how in his training, he was there was another kid who just couldn't quite grasp it right. Um, and he said, yeah, this kid was like flailing around because he couldn't get his like thing on correctly, and he was just trying to like shuffle with it. Like he wasn't drowning or anything. He was just like trying to get this like strap on or something, and he like flailed around and kicked Berkeley's regulator, which I don't know
Oh
what that
no.
means, but it sounds important. Out of Berkeley's
Yeah, I
mouth.
don't know either,
Okay.
but it it does sound bad.
I was like, Berkeley, how'd that
Probably
feel?
what regulates the air, like intake
Yeah,
into your
probably.
respirator.
And I was like, Berkeley, how's that feel? And he goes, imagine breathing and then not.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
And that was that's all I really got. And that's how it feels to drown. So
Imagine breathing but not. Wow.
don't do it.
I could never imagine that.
Yeah.
Just
Your
not
brain
breathing.
actually won't let you hold your breath because yeah.
Because you can't stop breathing.
Uh-huh. Your brain is so smart, it actually won't let you hold your breath because if you stop breathing, you'll die.
why do we say your brain? Because we are just brains, right?
That's a really big topic. Um, that's a really long topic, and we're going. I feel like we're going a little bit over time here. Well, 30 minutes, 54 seconds in, and about
Oh my
3/4 of
gosh.
it's gonna be cut. Um,
Yeah, we're not gonna. You're gonna cut up the part of we're talking about Berkeley?
no, absolutely not. I'd like. I'd
We
like
love
to
you, Berkeley.
I'd like to keep this under 35 minutes, and talking about the separation between the conscious and the brain probably is like a not a 4
What do you
minute
mean? That's
20
all in the
second
brain.
count.
That's all in the brain.
You're starting it right now. That's what
That's
you're
all
doing
in the
right now.
brain.
You're trying to start the conversation. I'm gonna stop the podcast now, and we can talk about it maybe even after this, and pretend that it's a completely different day, but it's not. In the next podcast, if we address it like we're brand new, fresh, new day, we're lying to you, and we actually started recording
We,
it a few minutes after
no,
this one.
we should. We need a name for the podcast.
Yeah.
We need like a really edgy name.
Mhm. What's a really edgy name? Give me like a definition of one that we wouldn't use. So like when someone uses like a teacher uses like examples, the really good examples that you're not
No,
allowed to use.
no, you gotta put. The only requirement is you gotta put teens in there.
No, absolutely not.
You gotta put teens.
That's the worst. That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Teen talk.
Yeah, Yeah, I feel like the only podcast called Teen Talk is either literally people talking who are over the age of 30, or the
Yeah,
people
two elderly
talking are
men.
reading a script from people over the age of 30.
Yeah, those are the kinds of podcasts that talk about whether we're just brains or not.
Yeah,
Teen talk.
on Teen Talk.
Teens. I don't know what our name should be though. We need a name.
How about Philip and Noah?
Yeah,
Philip
there
and
it
Noah
is.
cast.
Philip and Noah show.
Yeah.
What encompasses everything? Because we're gonna talk about everything, right? Like, there's no limit.
Yeah, there's no limit.
No. Oh, that's a great name.
No limit.
No limit.
Cuts to 30 years later. We're on stage. On stage, Noah's playing the keyboard. We're rocking out, two-man band, and that's when it all started.
No limit. Started right here.
No limit. The best early 2000s. I think that like all of their music had the same background. That those chords kind of describe the
Yeah,
early
that's
2000s
exactly.
rock music,
No, every single song will use those same chords.
where the
And
singer
we'll,
sounds
and we'll
like
just
yeah.
no, it's genius. We just find like random Robert Frost poems,
Mhm.
and we just use those lyrics. And we put-
We just no 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 no.
wait. I have a Robert Frost poem book. Can you like, if I read a poem, could you put music behind it?
I don't think I have the skill
You don't have the
to
skill to do that.
No,
Oh, that's a bummer.
I can't do that in Fruity Loops. So, nope.
Oh, darn.
Yeah,
I wanted to
darn.
simulate what it would be like if.
Oh, you forgot the most important part about 2000s rock band. We have
What?
to we have to sing like we have a British accent when we talk, but we're actually
Yeah.
just American.
And really monotone, like Green Day.
Yeah, either monotone or just like completely ridiculously loud.
Both. Why not both?
True. True.
No limit. Am I right?
Yeah, no limit.
No, no
Woo!
limit. Okay, but we do need a name.
Man. Looking at random like objects around my room right now.
That's what I was doing too. I have a A&W can on my desk.
Old Spice volcano with charcoal. That's a good one. Oh, on this Old Spice deodorant bottle, it says charcoal Freshsplosion.
Wow.
Freshsplosion podcast.
You know that Terry Crews came up with that.
Freshsplosion.
Yeah, we should be. That's the name. Freshsplosion.
Or expiration date would be a cool name. Specifically,
let's see what this A and W
expiration
can has
date,
on it.
December 2020.
Oh, this A and W can.
I have
I
a
got
really
the
good
perfect
name.
name.
Hold on, let me get my credit card
Low
out.
sodium, caffeine free.
Low sodium How about caffeine free?
Caffeine free.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, do you?
I drink soda, but I don't drink coffee.
Okay, let's do caffeine free.
Caffeine free.
Caffeine free podcast.
Caffeine free teens.
No, no, I don't want to name teens in it.
Teens, gotta have teens in there.
Caffeine free podcast.
The caffeine
Speaking
free
of
pod.
podcast, which we're doing right now, I'm actually gonna stop recording the podcast.
Do you have a pod to cast?
That's how I can tell we should probably stop recording.
I
I'm gonna end it
want to
before
talk
you
about
can continue.
I want to talk about
Nope.
brains.
Goodbye.